So I decided to start over this game because I felt like I was not understanding what was going on, and I felt like maybe that was my fault, that maybe I was not taking things slow enough, which I do think is true. But I did my homework, and I read all of the in-game manual, which is 48 pages long. And it's very critical that you do that because there are some things in this game that I would not have known otherwise, which I'll get into when I get in the game. So I've decided to start over. We're not going to be in the tutorial anymore, which apparently does not save anyway. So we're going to start with a medium game. And hopefully, I will be smarter this time. Extra, extra. Today, 13 missing people. People becoming afraid of their own shadows. Just another foggy morning in the town. Your office awaits. Your reporters ready to investigate. All right, so this appears at the beginning of a game, and it's like a global phenomenon. So this is something that will be occurring throughout this chapter of the story, I have found. Quarantine? I don't know about that. Hotel. A quarantine was declared due to some kind of infestation. Provisions confiscated, unavailable, risky stimulants, tranquilics, and first aid kit, unavailable, lockpick. Okay, so I can't use any of those things this game, so that'll be fun. Another thing I have discovered is these little colored bubbles at the bottom. These are my investigators, which I had no idea. And thank God it's all the same investigators, because I got pretty invested in the magician and Sam and Grace Kelly and all of them. Another interesting thing I found is if you click on their name, there's a backside of their sheet which gives me some character information, which I will share with you now. So this is the magician, Sir Henry Rowlands, is a free spirit, a bon vivant, a fighter, and a gentleman. He is a wealthy man and only works here for fun. Sir Henry is a charmer and a socialite, but also an expert burglar coming from his jewel thieving days. And then we have Adelaide, my grandmother. Adelaide Kensington is a mysterious woman. She is an expert occultist with many contacts among the rich and powerful. In addition, she is an excellent detective. Thank God. Then we got good old Sam. Sam Spade is an ex-private eye, now retired after having seen one too many weird, creepy things. He's a fighter, that's debatable. But also an excellent burglar, that's debatable. Which makes him useful in wealthy places, but not if you want to climb a wall or generally do anything. This is Dr. Abrams, my screenwriting instructor. He is a scientist and occultist. He received his doctor's degree at Miskatonic University. In addition to being erudite, he is also a master of deduction. So this is Sherlock Holmes, but I'm going to continue to think that this is my screenwriting instructor. You know who you are. This is Emily, one of our only real ones on the team. Emily is a level 1 enchanter. In addition to being a looker, Emily is smart as hell and as great a detective as you can find. She is also known for doing things her way. However, her friends at the police usually help sort things out. And then we've got good old Grace Kelly. Dolores Peterson, Emily's younger half-sister, which I would not have known had I not checked the back of her sheet. Works as an apprentice journalist and a secretary here. So let me get this straight. Dolores, who was the only one that really did much of anything in the last game, she's the intern, not Sam. I find that hard to believe. I'm promoting her and I'm demoting Sam. She is charming, beautiful, and innocent, and also shows great promise as a spiritualist and true medium. Alright, so now we have a little bit of backstory on these characters. I've also discovered some of the functions of the game. Apparently time actually does pass. It's just incredibly slowly. It's not quite real time, but it's very slow. And you can, like I was before, progress time with the clock up here. But apparently time will pass in general. The random printing of newspapers, which I did not understand, apparently happens at 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. So the stories that we've uncovered go to press at those times, and that's how we get money. Right now we have no money. These people up here are our retainers and contacts, and these people down here are people of interest. There was really no instruction of the difference between these two sections here, and sometimes they seemed like they intermixed a little bit, and there really wasn't anything in the manual saying about that, so I'm going on assumption alone, that these are people of interest, these are our retainers. So we're starting a new game, so forget all the people from before. This is a lot cleaner than the last game was. I don't know if you remember, but this was fucking full. So right now we only have 2 case files involving the same person. That was my complaint last time, was that there were so many people to keep track of, and like here, it'll have his full name and then it'll abbreviate his name, which was extremely hard to keep track of. So hopefully this will go a little bit better this time. So this time we have Pascal Dillon had some tragic event in the past. Pascal Dillon is often seen in the local neighborhoods, and he has also earned a large sum of money recently. So that's what we have to go off of this time. Alright, let's see what we've got going on. Police station. 3 missing. Husks of weird shedded skin found. That is indeed weird. University. I don't know what the colors mean, but we'll figure that out as we go, I guess. The university. 3 missing, lights flickering and blacking out. City park. Strong wind reports, but that's just the weather. Downtown. 1 death, 1 deaths. Night watch on strike. Who is the death? Kenyatta Roth. Famous magnate. So we haven't heard anything about her. No, she's not down here and she's not up here. Library. People becoming afraid of their own shadows. If it's finals week, that's just the way that it's going to be. Fairground. 4 missing. Strange noises reported. Sounds about right for a fairground. Quarantine. Okay, well, quarantine still, not sure about that. So red means danger. Mansion. 1 deaths. People becoming afraid of their own shadows. Got it. Okay. So let's see, who are we gonna send where? Let's think. What's the picture? Infested house. Infested house at the police station? Locked. Now let's see. Who should we send to the locked, infested house? I know it should be the magician, but he's kind of a little scaredy cat. I'm a little nervous about sending him there. So let's see. Strong wind. That seems like a job for Sam. That seems like something he could handle. We'll start him out slow. Let's see. The fairground has a lot of people. So I'm going to put my best on it. Dolores is going to go check that one out. 1 death. 3 missing, lights flickering. Last time my screenwriting instructor talked to a talking drawer, so I think that he probably has the expertise for this. Now this leaves the library, people becoming afraid. Emily's not afraid of nothing, so she'll go to that one. She's already fed up with everyone's shit. And we've got the mansion. We'll put Adelaide there. I don't want to stretch her out too thin. She played the long game last time, so we'll keep things slow for her at first. Aha! An insignificant threat, huh? I've learned to not think that anything is a significant threat in this game. Hellhound, no problem. A wall, extreme, deadly danger. So he has a lockpick, so he should be fine. This is the second time that the magician has shot the lock off instead of just using the fucking lockpick that he has. Oh, I didn't think about it. He can't use the lockpick in this game, in this playthrough. That's disabled. Alright, he gets it now. It is the second time he's done it. Skeletons. Grotesque and fast. I would disagree with that statement, but what do I know? He's a magician. Skeletons are kind of magical. Engage. And take a photo. They're playing poker. That's really cool. He shot them to death the second time, and he's disturbed. I'm pretty disturbed too, because he just shot a pile of bones, but I think he should be fine. Oh, a significant threat. Puzzling and infernal. A summoning circle. Well, maybe he needs some kind of item to deal with this situation. Okay, this is something I didn't see last time, or maybe it wasn't available in the tutorial, I'm not really sure. But I guess we can bring in our contacts. Wow, Brittany, we cannot not afford to bring in any of these people. Maybe it's best if we leave this one alone for right now and bring somebody in later when we have more money, because I feel like Harry Houdini here is not going to be able to handle this situation. Yeah, we'll bring Sir Henry Houdini back to the office, because I don't think he can deal with that. Nestor Booker. This is a new person we have not spoken to. Oh god, he's a level 4 archaeologist. Pascal Dillon recently bought a fast car. Is he just like carrying this in his pocket? I can see why he's a level 4 archaeologist. He's recently arrived at Adeline Sherman's acquaintance. I don't remember Adeline Sherman, but we'll stick that in there for later. Yeah, sure, why not? You can put the screenwriter on it. Gabriella Hall. Something supernatural is going on with Quinn Eckerson, Carrie Manning, and Dodie? Franco. Augustine Gates and Quinn Eckerson. This is what I mean about like them abbreviating things. With all of these characters, it starts to get kind of confusing. We're in dispute. She was seen Gabriella was seen at the fairground. Dolores is at the fairground, so that tracks. That makes sense. Let's see. Oh, Dolores, you know what? Go nuts. Go figure it out. So let's send him downtown. Robbie Massey. I have a lead. Can you help me? Which crime scene photo matches the crime? What are you, the Riddler? You asking me a fucking question? He's Dolores' friend. Maybe I'll trust him then. Sure. Oh, I have to choose. Oh, Jesus. Is that a water bear? Here's a fucking water bear. Monster kills maggot. That's not descriptive. Attic office. Somebody was hacked to pieces and hidden here. Damp basement. Somebody was putrefied here? Is that supposed to say petrified? Putrefied. Forgotten office. Somebody was dismembered and hidden here. Am I supposed to know this? Am I supposed to have previous knowledge of this? Oh. I was choosing for him to go and look at something that's at something? I thought this was like a highlights, like circle the difference kind of thing. We'll find out. Following the mark, Dr. Abrams found a heavy gate. Now we know that this stumped Sam before with a high wall, so let's give my screenwriting instructor something to handle this situation with. Let's give him a dog. So we'll continue and see where that goes. Carla Coate. Kenyatta Rock recently bought a new house. She frequents some shady places. Got it. That doesn't sound super interesting. I think Adelaide has better things to do with her time. Apparently, I guessed right. We got $124, thank God. We had no money. Just like most independent journalists. Heavy gates, there it is. Significant threat. Wall, locked, man strong. Let's go nuts. Well, I guess I could have seen that happening. I should have seen that coming. Well, while the shotgun helped, the obstacle is too strong for Dr. Abrams to handle. He's too strong for him. Okay, well, I gotta bail out my screenwriting instructor, I guess. He was arrested in the fight. Now, that I can understand more. I thought it was more like a trespassing thing. I thought it was more like you were trying to break in here kind of thing. But to be honest, if I walked in on some, like, squirrely looking film instructor, like, punching a gate, I would probably arrest him too. Okay, so I actually started taking some notes because there's a lot to follow as far as characters go already. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people so to keep track of. So I took some notes, so we'll see. Maybe that'll help a little bit. All right, let's see. Gabriella Hall again. While being followed, Gabriella Hill. Alright, so we have Gabriella Hill. While being followed, Gabriella Hill was attacked by maggots? By maggots? Okay, we'll engage some maggots. I didn't know that a maggot was going to be an exceptional threat. Nightmarish, pestilent, and overpowering. Dolores bravely aided the mark against the common adversary. Dolores is injured. Gabriella Hill and Dolores wounded the maggot. The dog and the body armor proved very useful this time. Oh, Dolores. We cannot send her back to the office, so I guess we'll continue. Exotic photo. Is this gonna get me like a channel strike for looking at this? Dolores found an exotic photo. Should we continue? I guess we'll continue. Investigate. So what about that? So I guess we have some more things to add here. Okay, so case file number 1, Rocco Hess and Gabriella Hill. Who is Rocco Hess? Recently returned from abroad. So Gabriella Hill is the one we were just talking to, and Rocco Hess is a new person. All right, Pascal Dillon had some tragic event. That's old news. Something supernatural is happening with Quinn Erickson, Carrie Manning, and Dodie Franco. Augustine Gates and Quinn were in a dispute. Pascal recently earned a large sum of money and bought a fast car. We know that. Kenyatta Roth, who is the person in the obituary downtown, recently bought a new house and she frequents some shady places. So this is secret cult, so I'm assuming that means that she might have something to do with the infested house that we took Harry Houdini away from. But we'll see. A zombie detective. Insignificant threat, undead. Let's see. What should we give Emily if she needs anything? We always give brass knuckles to people for... I always give brass knuckles to people for the zombies. But I don't know if that's necessary. If she has a pistol, I think that should probably be fine. And we can't use first aid kits anyway. So, let's go nuts. With the help of the ecto recorder E. Peterson, Emily surprised the adversary. Let's take a photo. So this zombie detective was Dodi Franco. With the help of the ecto recorder, Emily is injured. She is uneasy and injured. Sent the vile undead back to the grave. The pistol, yeah, so the pistol's fine. Zombie bashed on the head with something heavy. So... okay. So Dodi was the one who was involved in something supernatural with Quinn and Carrie. And he was hit with something heavy, so I'm assuming he was killed. He stole from Freeman Roth, another new person. Quinn Erickson searched her place. So Dodi is a woman, okay. She stole from Freeman Roth. Quinn searched her place. Quinn killed her. How do we know that? How do we know that Quinn killed her? Something supernatural is going on with Quinn, Carrie, and Dodi. Okay. So I don't know how we know that Quinn killed her, but I'm just gonna assume it's because Emily's a fantastic detective and she deduced that way faster than I did. If we give her a sample tube, will that help anything? Let's do it anyway. Oh, of course Sam found something. Of course he did. Something horrific. Screeches in the night. An overgrown hedge tunnel? Sam found a phenomenon. You right. Can we give him something? We're gonna buy a dog for Sam, because I really don't trust him to do this unattended. Oh, let's go. Oh, The Magician's Disturbed by Robbie Massey, Augustine Gates, Freeman Roth, and Sandra Erickson recently returned from a journey to India. So I guess Sanda Erickson recently returned from a journey to India. So I'm guessing that's somebody who's related to Quinn Erickson? Augustine Gates. So he was traveling with Augustine Gates. Freeman Roth was traveling with Augustine Gates and Sanda Erickson. And Augustine is in dispute with Quinn. And Quinn killed Dodi. And Dodi stole from Roth. Don't know how any of that ties together, but we'll find out. We'll keep following. Let's go. Maybe there's something I need to check up on. Augustine Gates, Roth, and Sanda returned from a journey to India. Rocco Hess, who I still don't know who the hell that is, and Gabriella Hill recently returned from abroad. Dodie Franco stole from Freeman Roth. Something supernatural is happening with Quinn, Carrie, and Dodie. Augustine? Yeah, Augustine and Quinn were in dispute. Pascal, who we have not heard of anything about in a while, earned money, fast car. Kenyatta is dead and bought a new house, and she frequents shady places. Quinn searched Dodie's place. Quinn killed her. Pascal had some kind of tragic thing happen to him in the past. Okay. Are these people? He's downtown. He's gone permanently. Got it. So. Oh yeah, what's happening to this? The city park is infested by a phantom businessman. So is this like happening in New York or? Oh, maybe I should have given him something about that. Nestor Booker recently returned from a journey to Transylvania, says Brittany Sherman to Dolores. And Nestor Booker was the one who told us Pascal bought a fast car. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. And I feel like I'm heading down a path that's not going to go anywhere. So I feel like maybe... we should bring Dolores back. Let's bring her back. In the dirty trailer that Sam courageously uncovered, a disturbing tuba is playing on its own and floating around in the air. I'd be uneasy too, Sam. You're right. We haven't heard from Adelaide like the whole time. Decorated living room, which is a phenomenon. Unsettling, terrifying howls reported. Well, let's give her something for that. Let's get her an ecto recorder. Again with the spiders. While being followed, Robbie Massey was attacked by spiders. The last time we had Harry Houdini encounter the spiders, he basically ran away like a little bitch. But maybe he will redeem himself this time. I'm gonna give him a chance. He shot the shit out of the spiders, thank God. We found a basement office. Found a ritual site. Can we give him something for that? Maybe we'll give him an ecto recorder, just in case there's something going on with that. Sam found $20 from the self-playing tuba hovering in the air. Good job, Sam. Call Gabriella Hall. Oh, okay. So Gabriella Hall got my screenwriting teacher popped out of the slammer. Somehow. Using her feminine wiles. I don't know. So in the lab we have something to help us figure something out about Kenyatta Roth, and so we got my screenwriting instructor Pop from the Slammers, so let's put him on that. We need at least 2 substances for an experiment. Ooh. What are you, some kind of doctor? Dolores is back, thank God. Alright, is that good enough for you, doctor? Okay, boss, taking these samples to analysis. Alright, Dolores is back. I'm gonna send Dolores to the hospital. All's quiet at the library. Stash found ritual site. Investigating the basement office confirmed that Adeline Sherman, Booker Bell's a new person, Sanda Erickson, and Kenyatta Roth all recently opened an interdimensional gateway. I see. Aha. Okay, we're done with the occult report case, apparently. That one's all wrapped up. I don't know how there's any closure on that, but it's all wrapped up. Aha, the phantom businessman finally steps out of the shadows. A considerable threat, undead, bone-chilling, and flying. Oh, Sam has no choice. He's gotta engage. That was Booker Bell. Okay. Okay. The dog proved useful this time. Sam gained temporary resolve for success. Aw, he's proud of himself. Well, Sam, maybe things are finally shaping up with you. Maybe you're finally stepping up to the plate. Maybe someday you'll be able to take on that wall, and you'll be fine. Putrefied. I don't know. He has a phobia of a wraith now. Now he's fucking terrified. He was proud of himself, but now he's kind of unsure. Aha, Adelaide. Unsettling. She's fined a dog and $70. The mansion's infested by a werewolf. Uh-oh. Well, we'll keep going. What does this mean? Augustine. Augustine is Am I supposed to be doing something with this? Is this doing anything? Is stronger better? I don't. I'm not sure what to make of this. Can I call somebody for help? I can't. Nope, that's impossible. I don't know what to do with this. Oh, it won't let me out. Can I? Okay, yeah. I don't know what to do about that. So Nestor Booker was bitten by a werewolf while abroad. Yes, Emily. How does Emily know that? She's not even the one that's there. She's just that good. Shant Shields and Irina Hess witnessed a UFO landing. I don't know how to help you with that, Carla. You're on your own. Everything's fine, apparently. Everything's good. We're good. And Emily's going out to clear her head, which is probably for the best. Dr. Abrams has made a toughness elixir. Fantastic. I don't know what that means, but fantastic. Can I send him somewhere now? Good. We're gonna go back to the infested house. Emily's back. Maybe we can put her somewhere now. Let's put her in the university, see what's going on there. I shouldn't have been surprised by that. An exceptional threat. Large and strong. Oh, I don't have a choice. We're just doing this. I don't feel good about this. I was correct in my assumption. Disturbed and wounded. While the dog helped, the lycanthropic adversary was too large for Adelaide to handle. You right. I guess she gotta come back to the office now. Obituary? Kenyatta Roth? She was already dead downtown. Augustine Gates ripped Quinn Erickson off in a business deal. Well, we already knew that. Can we equip him with something? We'll give him a Holy Cross. Alright, so he was able to get in also. There they are. My good old buddies, the Skellingtons. So, Sherlock Holmes, the detective, my screenwriting instructor, was not smart enough to defeat the Skellingtons when Henry Houdini, boy blunder, just was fine. You're gonna have to power through a magic barrier, low threat and overpowering. So he has no choice but to come back, I'm assuming, because that's the only option. Can anyone help me with this? A UFO landed recently. Nestor, I have no... Aren't you the one that's the werewolf? Aren't you? Aren't you? He was bitten by a werewolf, but we have not confirmed that he is the werewolf. Well, for sure he is, and that sounds like some shit, Nestor, to be honest. All quiet in the city park. Maybe I should check up on my people. Done? What do you mean done, Sam? What do you mean done? Therapy? You'll be fine. I guess we'll send him to the hospital after his traumatic experience. Who else is injured? Adelaide. We'll send Adelaide to the hospital also. She's going to the pub instead. That's a good choice. And Harry Houdini decided this is a great time for a coffee break. He must have smelled that I was going to send him to the fairground and went, no. Now, okay, so... The only places I can send Sam are the places where I am terrified to send him because there's no way he can deal with this infested house. There is no way he can deal with the werewolf at the mansion. I guess the only place I can send him is the fairground. Ugh, now you're back. Now that I sent Sam to certain death, now you're back? Well, guess what? You're back at it again. You're going back to the infested house. Enjoy. Oh no, another heavy gate. Well, Nestor is the one, he's the archaeologist who might be a werewolf and also has dynamite, so can't you just... Let's equip her with something to take care of this. A crowbar, maybe? Maybe that'll help. The dog didn't do jack shit for my screenwriting instructor before, so... Yeah, let's continue. Let's try the gate again. Maybe Emily will have better luck. Dolores is feeling like new. That's great news, because guess what, Dolores? Have I got a job for you? I don't care if you're shaken, I don't care what's going on. You are going back in there. I'm gonna send somebody in with him. I'm gonna send in Carrie Manning. She seems like the best equipped out of all of these people to deal with it. So what about that? So I just click on her and then she's there? Now, how do I send her with him? Oh, maybe I did. The skeletons yet again. I have no choice. Do we need to, we don't need to take a photo. We have it. The Claude? When did that happen? It's too much for him. He had no problem the first time, but now just can't do it. He just can't. Here we go. It's up. So we can't do anything about this. I just have to bring her back. I don't understand. We'll send Henry to the hospital. We're gonna have no money left because we're sending all these fucking people to their death, and they're not gonna be able to do anything. Do we have anything we can wrap up? Nope. Irina Hess was hiding here. Do I have anything about her? Probably. Well, you're already here, Sam. You might as well. Do I know anything about Irene Hess? Irene Hess witnessed a UFO landing. The UFO. The red herring. Well, maybe not. Irene Hess killed Augustine Gates. Wait a second. Okie dokie. I'll accept that. Do I need to give him something about that? I'm on a trail, can you help me? Says Robbie Massey. Which sample belongs to the... Oh, is this another guessing game? God damn. Ectoplasm. The spiders. Low threat. Blood, low power. Blood, exceptional power. I guess we should go with the unknown power? Alright, Robbie's on it. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, and he's gone forever. He's so disgusted with me, he's just done. Oh, Christ, the maggots again. The water bear, you mean. Oh, God, is there anything that I can give her to take care of this? Nightmarish, pestilent, and telekinetic. Can I give her something for this? I'm gonna give her the gasoline? I'm gonna burn this shit to the ground. We took some pictures of that, so that's good. Dolores is injured yet again by the maggots. We gained temporary resolve for a successful single-handed action. The maggots slaughtered Booker Bell. Alrighty. Dolores is injured, but I think that she'll be fine. Let's continue. A business letter. Dolores found one. Investigate. How did we end up here with Sam facing the werewolf? No matter how you slice it, he's gonna fuck this up. There's no way. You better pray. Maybe a disguise will help him. Maybe he can disguise himself from this fucking terror. Oh, let's go. He failed to sneak up. That's not a surprise. The Holy Bible and dog proved useful this time, and he wounded the werewolf. Sam's really coming up in the world. Follow or continue? Does follow mean follow the werewolf? Let's go, yeah. The business letter that Dolores found. Investigating the business letter confirmed that Augustine Gates ripped Quinn Erickson off in a business deal. Well, we already knew they were in a dispute, so this is not new news. Oh, wow. We earned a fat lot of money. Can we hire somebody to take care of this house then? Ah, Dolores has reached level 2. Fantastic. Oh, good, Emily's back. Can we give her something to do? You know what? You'll be fine. Can you go to the laboratory and run some shit, please? Adelaide's feeling like new. Well, Adelaide, that's not great for you. Because I'm maybe I should send her to therapy. Should I train her in some magic? You know what? If we're gonna take on this house, maybe she needs to boost herself a little bit. That took a lot of money, but we'll be fine. Dr. Abrahams, hey. Guess what? You know what? Maybe I should. No, should I send it back to where he royally fucked up? I kind of want to. I kind of want to see if he's gonna get arrested again. Maybe he'll have better luck this time. His experience will maybe pay off for him. Well, Sir Henry's feeling like new, but the werewolf killed Sanda Erickson. Nestor Booker broke into Sander. So Nestor is the werewolf. I think that we can safely say. The werewolf killed Sander, yeah. All quiet at the fairground. That's wrapped the fuck up, I guess. Good job, Sam. You really, you proved me wrong. Maybe I was wrong about you. You still got time to fuck this up, though. Oh, he went in a different direction this time. He's gonna investigate the study. Can we send Harry Houdini somewhere again? Ha ha ha. Third time's the charm. Never mind. Oh, he got so pissed off that I asked him to do that he's saying he's going out for lunch. He's actually filing a fucking report in HR. Alright, Adelaide is done with her magic lecture, and Dolores found a newspaper clip. Where is she again? She's in the mansion. Let's investigate that newspaper clip. And can we do something with Adelaide now? She's disturbed. Maybe before I send her to the police state or the infested house, maybe I should send her to therapy first. Yeah, she's gonna get her gears sorted out. You're right. Gotta take care of those gears, Adelaide. Alright. Adelaide's a level 2 enchanter now, and Sir Henry's back from his report at HR, and I'm probably gonna be fired tomorrow. Can I send... I don't think I can send more than one person to a place at a time, so can we do something with Harry Houdini while he's here? Where the hell is he? Uh-huh. We'll send him to therapy, I guess. He's gonna get his gears sorted out too. Him and Adelaide are gonna have a little chat, a little cup of coffee. Emily has created a new werewolf toughness potion. Fantastic. It's only gonna cost $25 to send her to the hospital. She'll go get a band-aid and she'll be fine. My screen reading instructor has found an ecto recorder and $30 in the disturbing elegant study. Lights flickering and blacking out. Is this the Krusty Krab with the lights flickering on and off? The university is infested by a phantom scientist. The power level is significant. Well, I've got faith in you, kind of. Investigating the newspaper clip confirmed that Augustine Gates, Freeman Roth, and Sanda Erickson recently... that's old news. We already know that, Dolores. You're kind of slipping. Nope, all that's wrapped up. All we need to know is they went on a journey to India, and some other people came back. Is it Shantae? Probably Shantae. Shields invented something. Who is Shantae Shields? And this is the first time we're hearing from Irina, who killed Augustine Gates. Great. And Shantae and Irina witnessed a UFO landing. I feel like I shouldn't trust her since she already killed somebody. And she's an investigator and a scientist. Dicey. We'll follow her and see how that goes. Alright. I'm gonna wrap this up here for right now. I don't know how long it takes. Let me pause that. I don't know how long it takes for like a chapter to go through. I guess I have to solve every mystery that there is on the map. And I don't know how long that's gonna take. Like I said before, I really like the direction that this is I can see where it's trying to go. But I really wish that there was more having to do with like not so many threads. I wish it was more like a focused mystery. Because it'll be like you'll go somewhere and randomly, for some reason, somehow know somebody killed somebody else. Instead of getting to figure that out for yourself, it seems more about the random encounters. And there doesn't seem to be a lot of sense, like, tying these things together. Like, there's a lot of, like, overlap in the cases where the same people are affecting different cases. And there's like a lot of ties between the characters to each other, but they don't seem to mean anything. Maybe I'm not picking up on it. Maybe some details are getting past me. Maybe it'll all come together at the end. So I'm gonna play this again. I'm gonna play it until I get through the chapter. So we'll see. We'll find out together. All right, and I will see you in the next one.